My question is, was there ever a time in American history, maybe going back to the days of Norman Thomas, who gave us Social Security, was there ever a real political dialogue in the media?
In the mainstream media?
In the mainstream, because we had radio and, of course, newspapers.
No. You had Upton Sinclair. Who am I thinking of? The other one who wrote the Brass Check. He's gone. All right. No, you had books being written then exposing how the media was such a... they didn't call it the media, they called it newspapers, because that's all we had were newspapers. So for about 160, 70 years, it was newspapers. Radio came in, and at first, radio was a very marginal medium, not taken too seriously, and little stations, not that many people owned radios back in 1920, so there wasn't much to it. And so most of the programs and stations were owned by churches, community groups, even the labor unions that actually owned a couple of radio stations. There's one of the failures of propaganda. 80 years of labor study in America, and these guys, by now they should have a network of their own. They just don't know what to do with the media. And then after a while, when people started, when big business in America started realizing, hey, people are buying radios. You can get into every single home. You no longer have to ring the doorbell and try to get your foot in the door. You can get into 50,000 homes in this particular area on one radio station. Boom! They came and they bought everything up. So there's never been a time when there's really been a democratic, pluralistic mainstream media. There are a democratic alternative for all their faults. There are some community radio stations and public access TV and such. Now we have some things on the internet, and that you can see and watch, which are outside the mainstream.